What's up, everybody? This is Cobra493 of the Legion Gaming Network. I am the Chief Information Officer and Vice President. Now, what I generally handle is the social media aspect, along with other technical aspects that I will soon handle in the future. But I'm here to talk to you all about the decay of gaming in general, because kind of a weird subject, I understand. I'm kind of doing this on my own, with a tangent, with a big old bottle of Red Stag in my hand. But you know what? That's the foundation of veterans anyway. We all like to drink. Well, let's not classify us all as alcoholics, but I like to drink. Anyway, getting off topic. This is a veteran channel and a gaming channel, so you're naturally going to have non-politically correct things said. So if you don't like that, get the fuck out. Anyway, the decline of gaming, back on topic. The decline of gaming, we all know it. Any of us old school gamers know that it's been in a decline. All these fucking, we call them railway shooters, because you follow a fucking linear path, and it's annoying. I grew up playing fucking the very first original Rainbow Six, and the planning phase alone took longer than the actual mission, which I miss that shit. I do. Because it required a lot of ingenuity, and it was punishing. Along with games like Ghost Recon when they first came out, the original OGR, as they call it. Like, one round, you're done. The capabilities are ridiculous there. And you won't see that in today's shooter. Today's modern shooter is a military-esque shooter with regenerating health, and you can take fucking 5 rounds and still live, and then, you know, shug that shit off, and you just whatever, pick up weapons everywhere and shit like that. The ballistics are way off. The actual recoil of the weapon is way off. Just everything is way off. And it's a problem, because it seems like there was more attention to detail and realism back in the day when I was growing up, through, you know, my days of junior high and high school and stuff like that. It was like kind of like the golden age for us. But then, you know, I pushed into college and my military service, and where I am now, it just seems like it's been dumbed down. Things have gotten so fucking easy just to appeal to a wide array of audiences that it's ridiculous, and it's downright infuriating. Like, I mean, Red Storm Entertainment was awesome. And Ubisoft was supposed to carry out that legacy, but they didn't. They you know, it's changed. The genres have changed. Ghost Recon has changed. Rainbow Six has changed. And Splinter Cell, I mean, for the most part, it's changed. It's kind of remained the same, I guess, in a way, but everything's changing. And it's changing to be more simplistic, and I don't like it. I want that crazy fucking hard-ass difficulty, that punishing difficulty that we all thrive on. And honestly, I hate to say it, because I am a console owner, for the simple fact that I used to be a hardcore PC gamer, but I got tired of constantly buying upgrades and doing that shit. I just couldn't keep up with it. So I got out of it. I said, fuck it. So I went to a console, which I currently have an Xbox One, which is sitting right next to me. So I went to, honestly, the only way to get that really hardcore kind of interaction that I crave and miss is to go back to PC gaming, and it's a sad fact. The old generation consoles, I guess the old generation we call them now, because I can't really call them current gen, because Xbox One and PS4 have made their staple to the point now that they're pretty much current gen. Even though the next gen qualities we're still waiting to see, because let's be honest, I haven't seen anything that blows me away that says, "Oh wow, it's next gen," but because it's not. It's garbage. It's the same rehashed shit in a prettier light, and it's real fucking annoying. I mean, I kind of have really good hopes for Watch Dogs. I really hope that kind of fucking sets the bar that says, oh, here's a fucking actual next-gen game or current-gen game. I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But either way, just something that makes me feel like that my purchase is worth it. I mean, Titanfall was like a big advertising thing for the Xbox One, and yeah, it's fun, but it's not revolutionary. I'm waiting to see that big major release that just changes. Honestly, I've had more fun playing Dead Rising 3 than I have any of these new releases lately. And that's funny because Dead Rising 3 was a launch title. And it's an Xbox One exclusive. And I'm having gobs of fun playing the fuck out of that than I have any of these recent titles that have come out. And that came out launch day. So, I mean, that says a lot right there. But I really think that, you know, PC gaming has still maintained that hardcore foundation. Excuse me, with games like Arma 3. I mean, they've still maintained that hardcore foundation fan base, and I speak that for tactical gaming. When you speak tactical gaming, that's what you expect. You expect to, if you're gonna simulate what I guess veterans like us experience, we want something realistic. If you're gonna portray the military, portray it as realistically as possible, to the utmost, you know, as much as you can. Otherwise, then you might as well make a game like fucking Quake or Unreal or fucking anything like that, because then we're not going to expect it to be, you know, you're not portraying a military shooter. You're portraying something imaginary, and we expect it to be imaginary, so we're not disappointed. We're like, yeah, well, you know, it's Doom, or yeah, you know, it's fucking Quake, or yeah, you know, it's Unreal, or whatever the fuck it is. We expect to be shot 15 fucking times and have regenerating health or pick up a fucking med packs. Not a big deal. But when you slap Tom Clancy back in the day, when you slapped the Tom Clancy logo on a game, you knew, oh shit, you're getting a tactical fucking product. And now that's not the case. And that's bad. I mean, God rest his soul, Tom Clancy died. And I really hope, I really, 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 really hope with the Division they don't fuck this up. I really hope that they go back to the roots and maintain that. I mean, we heard about the new Rainbow Six that was going to eventually come out, but I mean, whenever the fuck that's going to be. But I really, really wish they'd go and look back at their past successes with. I really think the Rainbow Six series stopped with Raven Shield. That was kind of their like last true nod to the seriousness, tactical nature of their game before they switched into Vegas. Vegas, yeah, okay, call it what you will, but it's nothing like the originals. With Ghost Recon, it was the Graw series. After fucking Graw 2, nope, it's done. Splinter Cell. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, the later games were fun and shit, but Double Agent kind of sucked, and I think that's kind of where it kind of declined and spinned off. But you know, I enjoyed every single Splinter Cell, regardless. It's just I'm getting on a Tom Clancy gimmick because honestly, Tom Clancy, the name used to mean something, and now it doesn't mean as much anymore. Call of Duty. I won't even get it started. It's the same shit. And before you fucking fanboys get on me, I have played every single Call of Duty in existence, when most of you fuckers have only played it since Modern Warfare. I've played Call of Duty, Call of Duty 2, all the World War II series of Call of Duty as I've played, and their expansions. I played them all. So it's declined. Modern Warfare was probably the best. COD 4 was probably the best fucking Call of Duty. After that, its own success just fucking dwindled it into this arcadey, ridiculous fucking whatever the fuck it is, where it's the same rehash shit. Yeah, the storyline's different, but it's the same shit, and I'm tired of it. Honestly, the only Call of Duties I enjoyed were COD 4 and Black Ops 2. Why Black Ops 2? Because it was something different. You know, it was futuristic, and it was something different. It was kind of the same gunplay, but it was something injected a little differently. So I was like, okay, cool. I mean, just a general decline. It's kind of like same thing with movies, how they used to like rehash a lot of the old shit because they couldn't come up with an original idea, and now they're finally starting to create their own, I guess, new content. I'm waiting for that to come through. I'm waiting for the rebirth of the true tactical shooter, like Operation Flashpoint, or the old Rainbows, or fucking the old Ghost Recons, or just general along like that. Now they tried. I'm trying. The name is escaping me right now. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it is. Takedown. But you know that appealed to a hardcore fan base. That appealed to a hardcore fan base. So probably most of you have never even heard of that game. It had a Kickstarter that was launched for it, and you know I was tracking it for a while. And you know, I mean, I haven't played it, so I really can't comment on it. But you know, it seems like that was an attempt. But it needs to come more to fruition. Like, I'm seriously getting sick of playing console games that are supposed to portray like military shooters, and they're garbage as far as their realism. Like, they don't want to take a chance on that shit. I'm waiting for the next gen. The reason I got an Xbox One was to see what capabilities were there to push it into that realistic nature. Like, most of the next gen games you see that are going to be coming out within the next couple of months are primarily based upon open world environments, like massive, huge environments, because now they have the processing power, they have the graphical GPU capabilities, they have the RAM capabilities, all that stuff, which means you can have bigger areas to play in with less loading screens. So that kind of lends a semi-realistic nature to the thing, because you kind of have to pick your path. Kind of like what they were doing back in the 90s when they were fucking making games like that. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick. But it seems like it went downhill, and now they're trying to catch back up. They're trying to encourage a more open environment, bigger maps, bigger everything, which they've been doing for a long time. It's just they got lazy. You know, they focus more on telling a story than giving freedom of choice to the player, which is what you need to do. You need to give that free form environment to make it seem more appealing to me. Yeah, I love a great story. That's not a problem. You know, if you're gonna tell a great story, fine, great, fantastic. But it gets redundant over and over and over again. I mean, the Elder Scrolls games, they tell a fantastic story, and they're open world as can be. So there's no excuse at all for game developers to look at that and say, "How wow, look at their success. They're pretty fucking open world." I mean, they sure, if you follow the storyline quests, they're linear, but you give the choice to the player. The player can go anywhere he fucking pleases. So why the fuck can't more games do that? I mean, why not? It would certainly impress me, and I'm sure there's a lot more people like me that would say the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I mean, my throat's getting a little dry here, and fucking kind of sick a little bit, and this alcohol is hitting me pretty good. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you feel about this situation. How you feel about how these supposed next generation of consoles, and where gaming is in general, because I think it's been on a decline for a while, and it's trying to catch back up with itself. So you tell me what you guys think. This is Cobra 493 talking to you about the general decline of gaming, and that's all I gotta say. So y'all have a good night. Thanks for listening to Gab, and peace out.